All right, here we go. We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow YouTubian nation. My name is Chris, and this is my channel. We love comics. I am starting a new system here on YouTube. I just tried it once before, so hopefully somebody will let me know if they are seeing this right now, as my cats are knocking things all over the place. I've been telling people, do not... Alright, so I see people are coming in. So let me know if you can hear me and everything's okay when you get the chance. I always want to start out, I am selling some of my comics. If you're interested, the link is in the description, so check it out. If you don't see any of that you've seen on my videos at my flea market, just contact me at peacefulfeelings.com and we can always go from there. Because the flea market is still closed, lost my DJ jobs. So I'm selling the comics, not because I really have to, but I'd like to be prepared just in case. And I've been telling people, kind of wait for comic purchases for the next couple of months, because you're going to find deals that you really are not going to see probably for a long time after this, and probably haven't seen in a while, unless you could find a deal. Now, I found a deal that I just couldn't pass up. Now, unfortunately, this person mailed it with no protection. And I hear some kind of something inside there, so this probably cracked. It's a graded comic, so we'll see what happened. But let me put on the video camera. And also, make sure, guys, wait until the end to see who wants to be today's surprise subscriber shout out. The more often you comment in the live chat, the more likely I will see your name. So it does pay to be here live, and of course you don't have to be a subscriber, but hopefully you will hit subscribe and you will hit the like button if you enjoy these kind of videos. So this is a graded comic, and as you can see, there's not even cardboard on either side. The person just mailed this graded comic in a manila envelope with no protection at all whatsoever. When I shake it, I hear like little bits of things, and it looks like basically it's cracked, I'm sure. So I will get a partial refund most likely, but we'll see what happens. Now this is a lower grade book, but as I always say, low grade is not better than no grade, and yes, it's cracked. So this genius, yeah, it's cracked all over the place. There's bits and pieces coming out. Yeah, so this genius puts in a graded book with no protection at all. It's cracked all over the place, but even still, ungraded, I would have paid a good price for this. So I'll just crack it open. But yeah, look at that. It's cracked. It's totally... Well, I guess that answers that question. Totally can take it out, but this is sealed, and that's the thing with PGX. The whole thing is completely sealed together, so you couldn't take this out and without damaging it and making it very noticeable. So this genius basically put it in a without a protection at all. But as you could see, this is Fantastic Four. This is issue number 20. Now, it's graded a 3.0, but it actually looks better than a 3.0. So luckily, the comics didn't get damaged, just the casing did. So like I said, even with this not in the case, I paid way below the current value, and especially with Fantastic Four, these are books to get if you could find a steal. So this is the first appearance of Molecule Man. This is a book I've wanted, but it's been pretty expensive. But nowadays, you can get this book relatively cheap, especially with the situations that are going on. Which, by the way, I went to the store today. I went to Sam's Club, not because I needed anything, just to pick up extra things. I got there an hour before the store opened. There was already about 150 to 200 people already waiting in line. I said, screw this. So I went to Walmart, and they actually had guards by the toilet paper. Now, again, I don't need it because I prepare for things way in advance. So I have enough toilet paper for the next 6 months to a year. And I've seen people selling toilet paper online for $500. It's ridiculous. So, let me give you the price. So this is definitely a book I would highly consider to get. It's supposed to be graded, but it got shattered because they did not put it in a bag and board. But again, for what I paid for this, I couldn't pass it up. With shipping and handling, I paid $32.80. So it would have been a graded book, but I can always send this in to get regraded. Which, by the way, PGX, I spoke to Daniel Patterson, the the shop is still open. So if you want books graded, and don't forget, if you check the link in the description of this and every video, if you send 10 or more books to PGX, you can actually get a free pressing on one of the books if you use the code We Love Comics Free Press. But they said expect some delays because, you know, they have people grading, but it's not as many as normal because of, you know, what's going on right now. I'm sure most of you understand at this point. So they said expect some delays, but they'll try and get them as fast as possible. But they are still taking comics, so if you want to send them in, please do. I will be having one of my shipments coming back. It's already mailed out, should be here either Monday or Tuesday. So I'll be doing that unboxing, so stay tuned for that. But this is absolutely a book to get if you can get it. So it's Fantastic Four number 20, first appearance of Molecule Man. And again, I mean, there's no major stains, no cutouts. I mean, the major problem is there's a couple of color-breaking creases. See if you could see that. So there's about 5 or 6 of them that go across, but that's really the only major problem. I don't see any tears. The spine looks pretty decent. I mean, there's some ticks along the spine, but not anything that destroys it. So I'll definitely be getting this one regraded, but I'm going to try and see if I can get some of my money back, considering they sent it with no protection and the case got shattered. So this is definitely a book worth getting, especially with Fantastic Four about to be entering the MCU. When they announce it, it's just a matter of time. So any Fantastic Four books are going to be hot. So if you could find a steal, take advantage of it. For $32.80, I mean, the shipping was $2.80, so I paid $30 for this book, but you have to add the shipping and handling cost to what you paid for it. So I paid a total of $32.80. For this book, I cannot complain about that, and that will definitely go up. So Mr. Comics, one of my moderators, is here. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are doing well. So yeah, this was a graded book, but the genius sent it in this envelope with no protection at all, not even a piece of cardboard, not even a backing board, and the case got shattered. So this was supposed to be a graded book, but it's still sealed, so I might just leave it that way for the time being and send it in to get graded. But first appearance Molecule Man for $32, I'll get that all day and every day. So like I've been saying, guys, save your money. For the next 5 or 6 months, you're going to see deals that you've never seen before. There are going to be plenty of people that are going to have to sell some of the stuff. And you could either be a seller or a buyer. Like I've said before, in the Great Depression, there were more millionaires that came out of that era than any other time in U.S. history, because the smart ones just waited and planned in advance. Most people, like you see people waiting in line for the store to open, most people do not prepare until they have no choice, and at that point, that's what 95% of the world does. So don't be one of those people. So my recommendation or advice to you, because I've been studying monetary history for almost over a decade at this point, well, about a decade, you're not going to feel the effects of this economy for another 3 to 6 months. So any TV show is going to tell you things are okay right now economically. That may be true because they're basing it on the previous quarter, so you don't feel the effects. Think of it like going out with your friends drinking and you take a shot. If you do 20 shots right in a row, you're not going to feel it right away. So you're going to think, wow, I just did 20 shots, I'm perfectly fine. Well, what do you think is going to happen about an hour or two later? You're probably going to be passed out or throwing up in the bathroom. So the economy is based on not what's going on now, but the effect of what now is going to be doing in the future. So you want to plan ahead. So don't spend money you don't have. Do not put stuff on credit card. Don't put yourself in debt. I mean, for me, $32 for this book, I couldn't pass it up because that book will be worth a lot more than that later on. So to me, a $30 investment is perfectly worth it. But I'm not going to be spending thousands of dollars right now. I'm going to be very careful. I plan ahead, and I've been prepared for years. So while many people kind of attack me or made fun of me for things that I've been warning people about on my previous other channel, no one's really complaining about it now because I've been right. So be careful. Hold on to some of your cash right now. If you find a super deal, take advantage of it. Don't forget to sign up for the Cashback program. The link is in the description. It does help my channel because as of now, I'm currently out of work. My DJ jobs have all shut down because in Florida, they made it mandatory for all bars to close. And the flea market, as you saw in my video I did last Saturday, is closed. So as of now, I have no work. So if you click on the in the description, if you see the cashback program, if you click on it and if you sign up and spend $25 or more within the first 90 days, you get an additional $10 cash back, and I get a one-time referral fee. So it helps me be able to continue to do this. So even if you've already signed up, if you could share the link, it's really going to help. Obviously, it's free to join. It doesn't cost you anything. But if you do make the purchase, it helps you out for the first time, and it helps me with a one-time referral. But you do have to do it based on clicking the link, so that's in the description. So that's the book, Molecule Man's First Appearance, Fantastic Four, number 20, $32.80. Was graded, but the case is shattered, so I will contact eBay with that. And let me do today's surprise subscriber shout-out. Florence, welcome. Today's surprise subscriber shout-out is going to go to... we're going to go with Collect What? You are today's surprise subscriber shout-out. Always, if you can, be kind enough to give our shout-out a shout-out. Hit the thumbs up if you appreciate these kind of videos. I will have more because, as you could see over here, I have plenty of comics. I mean, there's no Amazing Fantasy 15 or anything there, but they're good enough to do some unboxing. I've been holding on to them for months. I did a video just the other day, so check it out if you haven't seen it. And don't forget, it is not you, it is not I, it's We Love Comics. Thank you as always. I hope you appreciate these kind of videos. Thank you. Be safe out there, be smart, and heed my warnings about buying comics right now. If you don't have the extra income, wait a couple of months, you're going to see mega deals. So thanks for watching, guys, and do not forget, once again, it is not you, it is not I, it's We Love Comics. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day.